Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Physics Quantum Classes. In this video, I Abhay Kumar going to discuss part 4 of chapter 11, Dual Nature and Radiation of class 12 Physics. In this video, we will discuss threshold frequency, threshold wavelength, work function, a stopping potential, and in last, determination of Planck's constant, a small h, and work function phi naught for a metal using Einstein's photoelectric equation. Out of these terms, threshold frequency, threshold wavelength, work function, and a stopping potential. Threshold frequency, work function, and a stopping potential are usually asked in 12th boards examinations as a short question of 2 marks or in some boards 3 marks. Threshold frequency, work function, a stopping potential थ्री टर्म्स को यूजुअली सभी 12th बोर्ड्स के एग्जामिनेशंस में यूजुअली पूछा जाता है शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस के रूप में 2 मार्क्स में और 3 मार्क्स में, और कभी कभी दिस टर्म्स से रिलेटेड फॉर्मूला भी मल्टीपल चॉइस ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन में पूछा जाता है कि वर्क फंक्शन का फॉर्मूला आउट ऑफ 4 ऑप्शंस होगा, एक सही होगा, फाई नॉट इक्वल टू एच न्यू 0. तो ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस में भी, मल्टीपल चॉइस ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस में भी या थ्रेशोल्ड फ्रीक्वेंसी का क्या फार्मूला है, स्टॉपिंग पोटेंशियल का क्या फार्मूला है, तो ये सब ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस मल्टीपल चॉइस 1 मार्क्स में भी पूछा जा सकता है. अब इस वीडियो के टॉपिक्स को स्टार्ट किया जाए, जिसमें फर्स्ट टॉपिक है थ्रेशोल्ड फ्रीक्वेंसी, जिसका सिंबल होता है न्यू 0. फर्स्ट टर्म इज थ्रेशोल्ड फ्रीक्वेंसी which can be defined as the minimum frequency or a suitable frequency for a particular metal for which ejection of an photoelectron from a metal surface is possible. Write down its definition. The minimum frequency of an incident light which is responsible or which ejects the or which liberates the photoelectron from the metal surface is called threshold frequency. So the minimum frequency of an incident light which is responsible for the emission of a photoelectron or free photoelectron from the metal surface on which incident light falls. For a metal surface is called threshold frequency. It is the minimum frequency below which ejection of photoelectron from a metal surface is not possible, or we can say it a suitable frequency for a particular metal. is called threshold frequency, and it is denoted by the symbol. इसका symbol होता है nu zero. It is denoted by, its symbol is nu zero. Its symbol is nu zero. तो यह डिफिनेशन है थ्रेशोल्ड फ्रीक्वेंसी का। और इसके लिए फॉर्मूला, थ्रेशोल्ड फ्रीक्वेंसी का फॉर्मूला न्यू जीरो इक्वल्स टू फाई नॉट अपॉन फाई नॉट और डब्लू, वर्क फंक्शन का सिंबल फाई नॉट और डब्लू होता है, फाई नॉट अपॉन एच। अब यह फॉर्मूला भी मल्टीपल चॉइस ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन में कभी कभी बहुत से बोर्ड्स एग्जामिनेशंस में, 12th बोर्ड के एग्जामिनेशंस में पूछा जाता है। न्यू जीरो दैट इज थ्रेशोल्ड फ्रीक्वेंसी इक्वल टू वर्क फंक्शन बाई प्लैंक कांस्टेंट, न्यू नॉट इक्वल टू वर्क फंक्शन फाई जीरो अपॉन प्लैंक कांस्टेंट। नाउ second term is we have to discuss is threshold wavelength. Threshold wavelength. Symbol is lambda zero. But before defining threshold wavelength, lambda zero, it is important to know the region of electromagnetic spectrum in which threshold frequency for most of the metals falls. Almost for most of the metals, threshold frequency falls in ultraviolet region of electromagnetic spectrum, but for visible light it falls in, but for alkali metals it falls in, that is threshold frequency falls in visible region of electromagnetic spectrum, but for most of the metal threshold frequency falls in ultraviolet region. Now we have to define threshold wavelength. The maximum wavelength, this is minimum frequency. Threshold frequency is the minimum frequency, and the maximum wavelength corresponding to threshold frequency, above which emission of photoelectron is not possible, whatever intense the incident radiation that falls on the metal surface may be, and for a long duration it falls on the metal surface, but above threshold, above a maximum wavelength, that is threshold wavelength, emission of photoelectrons is not possible. थ्रेशोल्ड वेवलेंथ थ्रेशोल्ड फ्रीक्वेंसी का कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग वेवलेंथ है जिसके अबव फोटो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का इमिशन पॉसिबल नहीं है, भले ही वह रेडिएशन कितना भी अधिक इंटेंस क्यों नहीं हो और कितने ही ड्यूरेशन तक, लॉन्ग ड्यूरेशन तक भी क्यों नहीं इंसिडेंट कराया जाए, लेकिन फोटो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का इमिशन उस मेटल सरफेस से नहीं होगा। जब इंसिडेंट रेडिएशन का वेवलेंथ थ्रेशोल्ड वेवलेंथ के वैल्यू से, इस मैक्सिमम वैल्यू के वेवलेंथ से, दैट इज थ्रेशोल्ड वेवलेंथ से के वैल्यू से अधिक वैल्यू का। तो नाउ राइट डाउन थ्रेशोल्ड वेवलेंथ, सिंबल इज लैम्डा जीरो। द मैक्सिमम वेवलेंथ corresponding to the threshold frequency nu zero, threshold frequency nu zero, above this maximum value, that is threshold wavelength, above which emission of photoelectrons from a metal surface is not possible. Is not possible. सिंबल ऑफ थ्रेशोल्ड वेवलेंथ इज लैम्डा जीरो, यहाँ ब्रैकेट में लिखा भी हूँ. It is written inside the bracket. The symbol of threshold wavelength is lambda 0. Its symbol is lambda naught, lambda 0. Now its formula is lambda 0 c upon nu 0, because a speed of light c is equal to, the relation between the speed of light, frequency and wavelength is c is equal to nu lambda or c is equal to n lambda. So threshold wavelength lambda 0 is equal to, is inversely proportional to threshold frequency. That is, threshold wavelength lambda 0 is equal to c upon a speed of light in vacuum c, 3 into 10 to power 8 meter per second, and nu 0 is the threshold frequency. So formula for lambda 0 is c upon nu 0. This is second formula we get. This is first for threshold frequency. For threshold wavelength, lambda 0 is equal to c by nu 0. C is the speed of light in vacuum. The speed of light in vacuum equals to 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Third term of this video we have to discuss is work function. Symbol is phi naught or W. Work function for a particular metal, it is the characteristics of a metal. It depends on the nature of the metal surface. So work function of a particular metal is the minimum energy of the incident light or photon which liberates a photoelectron just out from the metal surface is called वर्क फंक्शन ऑफ दैट मेटल. यह मिनिमम एनर्जी है इंसिडेंट लाइट का या फोटोन का जो किसी मेटल सरफेस पर फॉल करता है, जो किसी मेटल सरफेस पर फॉल होता है, और जो रिस्पॉन्सिबल होता है किसी फोटो इलेक्ट्रॉन को मेटल सरफेस से जस्ट रिलीज कराने के लिए. द फोटो इलेक्ट्रॉन इज जस्ट रिलीज्ड from the metal surface. That is the minimum energy of a photon to liberate a photoelectron from a particular metal surface is called work function. So write down the minimum energy of the incident light or incident photon, the minimum energy of the incident light or incident photon which liberates a photoelectron from a metal surface is called work function for that metal from which a photoelectron is liberated or released from that metal surface due to exposure of incident light or photon is called work function. I am repeating again. You have to write, you can write the definition of work function. The minimum energy of the incident light or photon, incident photon, which liberates a photoelectron from a particular metal surface is called work function of that metal. So it is clear that from this definition, it is clear that work function is the characteristics of metals. डिफरेंट मेटल्स के लिए वर्क फंक्शन का वैल्यू अलग अलग होगा. सो वर्क फंक्शन डिपेंड्स ऑन द नेचर ऑफ द मेटल सरफेस और it is different for different metals. Its symbol is phi naught or W. Phi naught or W. And its formula is W is equal to work function W or phi naught equals to H nu 0, where H is the Planck's constant and nu 0 is the threshold frequency, which is the minimum frequency. Work function is usually expressed in terms of electron volt usually, but its SI unit is joule. Work function is usually expressed in electron volt, but it can also be expressed in terms of joule. Out of metals, different metals, work function for cesium metal is least, which is 2.14 electron volt, and for the metal platinum, its value is largest, which is work function for platinum is 5.65 electron volt, which is the largest value among metals. Now, fourth topic, a very important topic, it is also a stopping potential or cutoff voltage. A stopping potential or cutoff voltage. Symbol is V naught. A stopping potential can be defined as a particular value of negative potential of the anode plate of a tube, that is discharge tube or evacuated glass tube, for which photoelectric current becomes zero. Write down this definition, that particular negative voltage or potential of the anode plate, say it capital A, for which photoelectric current in the external circuit becomes zero, for which photoelectric current in the external circuit becomes zero, is called a stopping potential or cutoff voltage is called a stopping potential or cutoff voltage. Its symbol is V naught. In this stage, that is at the stopping potential, most energetic electron ejected from the emitter or cathode cannot be able to reach the anode plate, which is now at the stopping potential, that is at negative potential. That is, most energetic electrons are repelled by the negative potential of the anode. So most energetic electron cannot be able to reach the anode plate in this state, that is at this potential, which is a stopping potential or cutoff voltage. So work done by the stopping potential at this stage, which is E into V0. V0 पोटेंशियल पर इलेक्ट्रॉन को, किसी इलेक्ट्रॉन जिसका चार्ज स्मॉल ई है, तो उसको एक्सलेट कराने के लिए, उसको मूव कराने के लिए वर्क डन कितना होगा? E into V0, because work done potential is work done per unit charge. V is equal to W by Q for electron, Q is equal to a small e, charge on electron. So work done W equals to Q into V, that is E into V, a small into V. For a stopping potential, it is this potential is denoted by symbol V0. So at this stage, that is at a stopping potential, work done by the stopping potential, that is EV0, is equal to the maximum kinetic energy of the ejected photoelectron. Maximum kinetic energy of an ejected photoelectron from the anode, from the cathode, that is metal surface. So at the stopping potential, work done, that is EV naught, work done by the stopping potential, EV naught must be equal to half mv max square, that is maximum kinetic energy of the ejected electron, because in this case most energetic electron will not be able to reach the anode, which is now negative, and for a particular value it is a stopping potential. So EV0, work done by the stopping potential or cutoff voltage, EV naught is equal to, E is the charge of an electron, which is 1.6 into 10 to power minus 19 coulomb, and half mv max square is the maximum kinetic energy of the ejected photoelectron. M is the mass of the ejected photoelectron from the emitter, and V max is the maximum speed of the ejected photoelectron. So half mv max square can be written as Ke max, K dot E dot symbol, K dot E dot suffix में max लिखा जा सकता है, नहीं तो Ek max. Ek is the symbol of kinetic energy, and maximum means maximum value. So half mv max square can be written as Ek max. Therefore, formula for a stopping potential V naught equals to Ek max upon a small e, that is charge on an electron. And this is the fourth formula, because this is the fourth term in this video. This is equation number 4. That is formula for a stopping potential or cutoff voltage is V naught is equal to Ek max, that is half mv max square upon charge of the ejected electron from the emitter. So a stopping potential is directly proportional to kinetic energy of the ejected electron from the emitter. It is clear. Now in last determination of Planck's constant small h and work function phi naught for a metal by using Einstein's photoelectric equation. For this, we have to plot a stopping potential V naught taking along positive y-axis versus frequency of incident radiation taking along positive direction of x-axis. That is a stopping potential frequency plot or a stopping potential frequency graph. It is observed that for a particular metal, as frequency of incident radiation that falls upon the emitter plate or metal plate or a metal plate, a stopping potential V0 varies linearly because the slope of this straight line is positive. So as frequency of incident radiation increases, a stopping potential also increases. And this stopping potential is the measure of maximum kinetic energy of the ejected photoelectron from the emitter plate or a metal surface. But it is also observed that if frequency is decreased, incident radiation, frequency of incident radiation is decreased, it is lowered, then a stopping potential V0 is also lowered, and at a particular frequency or a certain frequency, minimum frequency, which is called threshold frequency for that particular metal. So for a minimum frequency, when frequency of the incident radiation is lowered to its minimum value, that is a certain frequency, which is threshold frequency nu zero, in the graph we can see that a stopping potential V0 becomes 0. That means ejection of free electrons, that is photoelectric current, is 0 in this case, and ejection of photoelectrons from the metal surface or from the emitter is not possible below this frequency. From this observation, we get this information. Below this suitable frequency or this minimum frequency, which is called threshold frequency, emission of photoelectrons can not be possible. If we extrapolate this line towards downward, after extrapolating, इसको प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं बैकवर्ड नीचे की ओर, if this line is extrapolated or produced backward, then it meets the negative y-axis, which is also, we can say it as energy axis, because a stopping potential is the measure of maximum kinetic energy of the ejected photoelectron. So y-axis can be we can say y-axis as the energy axis and x-axis as the frequency axis. And this, after extrapolating this line, after producing this line, this straight line backward, this line is for a particular metal which comes from the stopping potential V0 frequency plot or graph. Then it meets negative axis minus y-axis. This line meets after extrapolating or after producing backward at point C. Suppose it is point C, or say it point D, capital D. So OD is the intercept of this. OD is the intercept. This is the intercept on negative axis, on minus y-axis. This OD is the intercept, and this intercept will give work function of that particular metal for which the graph between a stopping potential and frequency is plotted. This intercept will give work function of that metal, while slope of this line gives Planck's constant, whose symbol is small h, which was first determined by Millikan. That is, Planck constant, value of Planck constant and work function for sodium metal was first determined by the scientist Millikan. And Millikan also verified the Einstein photoelectric equation. So we have to find the value of Planck constant H and work function phi 0 for a particular metal by using Einstein photoelectric equation. So we have to write Einstein photoelectric equation, which is Einstein photoelectric equation is half mv max square equals to h nu minus h nu 0. H nu is the energy of the incident photon and h nu 0 is equal to the work function of that metal on which incident light falls, or EV0 is equals to work done by the stopping potential. So we can write half mv max square as a small e into V0. A small e into V0 is the work done by the stopping potential when the most energetic photoelectron will not be able to reach the anode plate. So half mv max square is equal to a small e into V0, where V0 is the stopping potential or cutoff voltage, equals to half mv. In place of half mv max square, we can write a small e into V0 is equal to h nu minus h nu 0 is work function phi 0 for that particular metal for which this line we obtained by plotting a stopping potential and frequency graph. Therefore, h nu, in place of h nu 0, we have taken phi 0, which is the work function, and in place of half mv max square in Einstein photoelectric equation, this is equation number 1. So in place of half mv max square, we have written here EV0, and in place of h nu 0 is phi 0, which is the work function of the metal. Therefore, finally we can write V0 equals to h upon E into nu minus phi 0 upon E. This is equation number 2. And from this equation, we can determine the value of H, Planck constant H, and work function phi 0. Comparing it with equation of a straight line in the intercept form, equation of a straight line in the intercept form is y is equal to mx plus c. On comparison of equation 2 for a stopping potential V0 and the equation of a straight line in the intercept form y is equal to mx plus c. Here in place of V0 in this equation, it is y. In place of h by e, in place of m in this equation 2, it is h by e, and in place of intercept c, where c is the intercept, OD is equal to c, intercept of this axis on the negative axis is OD, and so intercept c is equal to this intercept OD, and which is in place of c, here it is in equation 2, it is minus phi 0 upon e. So after comparing these two equations, we have h by e comparison of equations 2 and 3, we get m, slope of the line, m slope is equal to, slope of the line हो गया कितना, h by e, m is the slope of the straight line, तो slope of the line हो गया this line in the plot, slope of the straight line, m is the slope of a straight line which is tan theta. अगर इस लाइन का स्लोप इंक्लिनेशन फ्रीक्वेंसी एक्सिस से एक्स एक्सिस से अगर थीटा मान लिया जाए तो इस लाइन का भी स्लोप हो जाएगा tan थीटा, और जिसको हम मेजर कर सकते हैं. इस लाइन पर 2 पॉइंट अगर ले लिया जाए, सपोज किया जाए 2 पॉइंट्स A एंड अनदर पॉइंट B, देन वी कैन ऑब्टेन द स्लोप एंड tan थीटा. सो दिस एंगल इज थीटा, that is inclination of the line, a straight line from the frequency axis. So this angle is also theta. Here we have drawn perpendicular AN from point A of the straight line. We have taken 2 points on this straight line A and B. So from point A drawn perpendicular AN, and this perpendicular is drawn on BN, this horizontal line. Both lines are parallel, so this angle theta, this angle will also theta, corresponding angle from the geometry. So tan theta is equal to, अब V0 के अलोंग क्या होगा, ए पॉइंट के कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग भी कोई वैल्यू होगा पोटेंशियल का, स्टॉपिंग पोटेंशियल का, और बी पॉइंट जो स्ट्रेट लाइन पर चूज किया गया लिया गया है, तो देयर इज अनदर पॉइंट बी, तो उसके कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग भी कोई स्टॉपिंग पोटेंशियल का वैल्यू होगा. तो this line tan theta is equal to, slope of this line, a straight line, is tan theta, perpendicular upon base, perpendicular is an, which is difference between two values of stopping potentials corresponding to points A and B, on the positive y axis, that is along the stopping potential axis or energy axis. So this line AN, this perpendicular line will give the difference in a stopping potential between 2 points, 2 values of a stopping potential, that is delta V naught and BN is. अब इस पॉइंट B के कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग कोई फ्रीक्वेंसी होगा, सपोज करते हैं न्यू 1 है, और ए पॉइंट के कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग भी कोई फ्रीक्वेंसी है, वह भी कोई फ्रीक्वेंसी होगा, सपोज किया जाए न्यू 2 है, तो दोनों के बीच का डिफरेंस BN क्या देगा, BN विल गिव द फ्रीक्वेंसी डिफरेंस बिटवीन कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग टू 2 पॉइंट्स A and B on the frequency axis or on the x axis. तो BN क्या देगा, difference in frequency corresponding to 2 points A and B on the frequency axis. So BN will give difference in frequency, that is delta nu. So tan theta, slope of this line is tan theta is equal to perpendicular AN upon base BN, that is delta V0 bata delta nu. So slope of the straight line here is tan theta, m is equal to tan theta, and tan theta is equal to delta V naught by delta nu from the graph, and here it is in equation 1, it is in place of m, here slope of a straight line, we have calculated tan theta as delta V naught upon delta nu, and in this equation in place of m it is h by e, so it is h by e. अब यहाँ से प्लैंक कांस्टेंट का वैल्यू मालूम हो गया, इससे h इज इक्वल टू, देयरफॉर h प्लैंक कांस्टेंट h इज इक्वल टू e इंटू स्लोप ऑफ द स्ट्रेट लाइन, e इंटू tan थीटा, e इंटू स्लोप ऑफ द स्ट्रेट लाइन, e इंटू स्लोप ऑफ द स्ट्रेट लाइन, e मल्टीप्लाइड बाई स्लोप ऑफ द स्ट्रेट लाइन, एंड स्लोप इज tan थीटा एंड विच इज डेल्टा V नॉट बाई डेल्टा न्यू. ग्राफ से हम डेल्टा V नॉट का मान और डेल्टा न्यू का भी मान हम ऑब्टेन कर सकते हैं फॉर ए पार्टिकुलर ग्राफ, स्लोप ऑफ द स्ट्रेट लाइन, और इससे एच मेजर हो जाएगा प्लैंक कांस्टेंट एच, और स्लोप ऑफ अ स्ट्रेट लाइन इज कितना, हाउ मच, tan थीटा डेल्टा V नॉट बाई डेल्टा न्यू. सो दिस इज इक्वेशन नंबर 4. सो प्लैंक कांस्टेंट इज एच इज इक्वल टू प्लैंक कांस्टेंट h is equal to a small e, that is charge on an electron and charge of an photoelectron, a small e 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, and slope of the straight line tan theta, which we can obtain from the graph, which is delta V naught by delta nu, that is delta V naught is the change in stopping potential corresponding to 2 points A and B taken on the straight line, and delta nu is the frequency difference on the frequency axis corresponding to 2 points A and B taken on the straight line of the graph stopping potential versus frequency graph in figure 1. Now for the value of work function, again comparing this term C and C is equal to intercept is equal to minus phi naught upon E. So intercept and phi naught, intercept C, intercept OD हो गया यहाँ पर इस फिगर में, C is the symbol of intercept, तो intercept हो गया, intercept of the line on negative y axis, that is on the energy axis, intercept of the line, a straight line on negative y axis, on minus y axis is OD, which is how much? C equals to minus phi. अगर कंपेयर किया जाए 2 और 3 को, तो C की जगह पर क्या है यहाँ इक्वेशन 2 में, in place of C it is minus phi not y, so intercept is minus, this intercept OD is minus phi naught upon E. So intercept of the straight line on minus y axis is OD equals to OD is equal to minus phi naught upon E. अब इसका मॉड ले लिया जाएगा तो माइनस फाई नॉट बाई का मॉड केवल हो जाएगा फाई नॉट बाई, देयरफॉर वर्क फंक्शन इज इक्वल टू स्मॉल ई चार्ज मल्टीप्लाइड बाई इंटरसेप्ट ऑफ द स्ट्रेट लाइन. इस प्रकार इस इक्वेशन 5 से हम वी कैन डिटरमाइन द वैल्यू ऑफ वर्क फंक्शन फॉर ए पार्टिकुलर मेटल, एंड द वैल्यू ऑफ प्लैंक कांस्टेंट डिटरमाइंड बाई Millikan was 6.625 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 34 joule second, which is very close to the experimental value of Planck's constant H is equal to 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. So the value of Planck constant determined by Millikan for sodium metal is correct. अब इसी के साथ प्लैंक कांस्टेंट H एंड वर्क फंक्शन फाई नॉट का किसी पार्टिकुलर मेटल के द्वारा, किसी पार्टिकुलर मेटल के लिए आइंस्टीन फोटो इलेक्ट्रिक इक्वेशन का यूज कर डिटर्मिनेशन के साथ ही यह वीडियो समाप्त होता है. यदि यह वीडियो आप सभी को पसंद आया हो तो इसे अधिक से अधिक संख्या में लाइक करें, दूसरों से अधिक नंबर में शेयर करें तथा अधिक से अधिक संख्या में सब्सक्राइब करना भी न भूलें. यदि अब तक आपने मेरे इस चैनल फिजिक्स क्वांटम क्लासेस को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो इसे आप लोग शीघ्र ही सब्सक्राइब कर लें. थैंक यू वेरी मच.